I stood outside my son's in-laws mansion, my hand frozen on the brass door handle. Through the door, I heard my daughter-in-law Jessica speaking. "Don't worry, Mom. Mark's father is simple. Just be patient with him." Simple. The word lingered. "My name is David Mitchell. I'm 56 years old and I make $40,000 a month. But my son doesn't know that. To him, I'm just a modest man living a simple life. And tonight, I was about to see what kind of family he married into." 7 years ago, when my business began to succeed, I made a decision. I would hide my wealth from my son. I had seen how money changes people. My ex-wife's family only respected me when I became successful. Before that, I was nothing to them. I didn't want my son, Mark, to grow up valuing money over character, so I kept my life simple. I drove my old Honda, wore basic clothes, and lived modestly. Mark grew up hardworking, independent, and grounded. I thought I had done it right, but tonight tested that belief. When I arrived, I was directed to the side entrance. Inside, everything screamed wealth: marble floors, chandeliers, expensive art. Yet the welcome was cold. Jessica's father, Harold, barely acknowledged me. Her mother, Victoria, looked at me like I didn't belong. Her brother, Thomas, didn't even stand up. At dinner, it got worse. They mocked my work, questioned my intelligence, and offered me old clothes as charity. They served me cheaper wine while praising their exclusive collection. And Mark said nothing. That hurt more than anything. I watched my son sit there, silent, trying to fit into their world, even if it meant letting them disrespect his own father. Then came the moment. My phone rang. I stepped aside but made sure they could hear. Confirmed the $7.3 million contract with Microsoft and sent the Department of Defense approval to my secure server. When I returned, the room was silent. Their expressions had changed. Confusion, shock, fear. Within minutes, they started searching my name. The truth came out. My company, my success, my wealth. Everything. Suddenly, their tone shifted. Respect replaced arrogance. Interest replaced dismissal. But it was too late. "I treated you like I had nothing, and that showed me everything about who you are." I exposed their reality too. The debt, the failing business, the fake lifestyle. Their wealth was an illusion. The room fell apart. But the real moment came when I turned to my son. "You didn't defend me, not once." His face broke. I left the house, heart heavy, feeling like I had lost more than just respect. I had lost my son. But then the car door opened. Mark sat beside me, eyes filled with regret. "Dad, I'm sorry." In that quiet moment, away from the mansion and its fake image, we finally spoke honestly. I told him why I hid my success. I wanted him to value people, not money. He admitted the truth. "If I had known you were rich, I would have defended you." That hurt, but it was honest. And that's the problem. You should have defended me anyway. Jessica joined us soon after, ashamed of her family's behavior. For the first time, she saw through the illusion she had grown up in. In that small car, something real happened. No luxury, no pretense, just truth. I gave them a choice: continue living for appearances or build a life based on values, honesty, and hard work. They chose the harder path. 6 months later, they started their own small business. No shortcuts, no handouts, just effort. They struggled, but they were real. As for me, I still drive my old Honda because it reminds me of something important. Money doesn't define you, it reveals you. That night, it revealed everything about the Harringtons. But more importantly, it revealed that my son still had the values I raised him with. He just needed a reminder. And sometimes, that's all it takes to rebuild everything.